Hello, hello, internet. Um, I am walking right now inside Embassy Lakes Plaza. Let me show you guys the place. A few of the lots are empty. I can't really see them at this moment, but there some there. Here, let's take a look. There's a gym here, there in the corner. There's a store right there. I believe it's called Tuesday Morning. And this store right here is where I am heading. It's the Dollar Tree. I want to try to shoot this video in just one take so that it just makes it easier, and hopefully I have memory left. There are quite a few things here that are interesting. This restaurant, for instance, Bistro, it's a very high-end restaurant. It serves, I think, like seafood, and like I said, it's very high end. Next to it, you have an Allstate insurance company. There used to be a GNC here, but they closed it down. You have a couple shops over there. Let's see if we can zoom in. There's the Bistro, Cleaners. That optical location has been there forever. It is actually owned by the optician, and the optician hires an optometrist to come in on certain days of the week. Tipsy, that's new. I'm not sure what that is. I think that is a place where you can get coffee. The Salon Bar is pretty much what that is. This is a salon bar. Over there, that big location, you see that big awning? That used to be a Winn-Dixie until it closed, because a lot of the Winn-Dixies down here in South Florida closed, except for maybe a handful or a couple of handfuls. I'm not exactly sure how many there are left. So here we are. We made it to the Dollar Tree. Open Thanksgiving. Let's go ahead and open it. Whoa. Open the door for these people. All right. Okay, and now let us enter into the store. Good old Dollar Tree. I came here with just one thing in mind, and that is exactly what I'm gonna get. I decided to make the trip because it's not that late. It's I think it's almost 8. Oh no. Right across there, that's where the item that I am looking for is supposed to be. Did I zoom in? Yeah, and it's not there. So now the only thing will be is if it's like to the side there or to the side there. Let's take a look. It's toilet paper, by the way. And they are completely out. They have tissues, napkins. Oh no, they moved it. They did a reset. So here we are. This is the one that we get. Strong and soft. It's a 2-ply. Remember earlier this year, Dollar Tree changed its prices to $1.25, which you could say was the first indication of things to come as far as the inflation. As soon as I noticed that Dollar Tree was no longer Dollar Tree, but rather, let's just say $1.25 Tree, even though they kept their name, that was in my opinion, the first indication. I mean, some items had been risen in prices already, and what can we do? So we have some people here in line. More than likely, there's going to be only one line. Yep, line number 3. So this is it. I'm just gonna stand in line and wait. And I really don't feel like recording right now, so let's stop this recording and let's continue as we leave. Okay, we finished our shopping. We got our two bags of toilet paper, and now we are heading out the front door. No one, oh, there's a young lady behind us. Hello. All right, so now let's start walking it back to. I would do a little walk through the plaza, but I want to make this video short. I just want to shoot it just for fun. I've come to the realization that since the fact that I am doing this for fun, I'm not going to, well, I should say I'm going to strive to just forget about likes and subscriptions and things like that. I'm just going to shoot because I enjoy it. My sister put me to it and I ended up liking it. So I don't have to be anything special. All I am is just vlogging. I am video logging everything that I do, or not everything, but some of the things that I do on this device in my hand. I wanted to put it to the test. When Mom got it for me, she told me, she's like, David, this is a 256 gigabyte phone. And I was like, oh wow, let's see if we can fill that up. At that time, I wasn't thinking about doing YouTube. I was just thinking like photos or something. And then one day, what my sister had said to me came to my mind, because she mentioned it a while ago. So it was so long ago that she had even forgotten that she mentioned it to me. So I started shooting, and at first, you saw my very first videos. I could not even get I wasn't going from a 4.3 ratio to a 69 ratio. I was just staying on a 4.3 ratio. That's why it looked the way it did. And what else? Eventually, I started messing around with iMovie. I figured out how to just shoot different scenes, shoot it, stop it, and then when I'm ready to create the movie, I select the scenes that I want to be in the movie. Usually they are in order from the gallery. So if someone makes it a little bit easier. Now, there's a lot to editing that I would love to do. Like, for instance, Mr. Beast does his channels now. He hires somebody to do a voiceover so that his channels are available in both the original content is in English and then it's translated into Spanish, which is something that I could obviously do myself. I don't have a script, so I would have to try to say it verbatim as I hear it. I'm sure it could be done, and if it's not verbatim, it would be close enough. That would definitely expand my audience. Because I know there are people like my aunt in Colombia who doesn't speak English. My aunt here in the States doesn't speak English that well either. So, that could be more viewers to the channel. And it would just be fun to be able to share the experience with them. And what else? I'm not sure, but obviously whether iMovie is the best editing tool or not, I cannot say. I do not have anything to compare it to. I think there's like Adobe Flash or other types of editing software. And with those softwares, like when I look into some YouTube videos, I see let me try to cross this light. It's a green light for crossing. Eventually it will turn red. and then it will turn green for the people that are going straight. And this is across Sheridan Street. Do I see Sheridan Street anywhere around here? Oh, it's right up there. You can't see it, but it's green, so let's cross. So, I want to be able to go, I would prefer a desktop. My ideal desktop is the I forget the name of it, but it's by Microsoft, and it's the all it is just it's like a monitor, and within the monitor it has all of the hardware. So in other words, the monitor is the computer itself, which is pretty neat. It comes with you probably have to purchase separately, knowing Apple. You have to purchase the keyboard separately and the mouse separately, but it's a beautiful, beautiful desktop that, you know, obviously it's not within my budget, far beyond. Right now I am very much in debt. Thank goodness it's to the Queen, my mother, and she's been helping me along. I've been paying her back every chance that I can. But the balance just seems to grow. Sometimes I ask her to borrow money because I need something, and every month I use the Numbers app to try to take the balance from the previous month and then just put it into a new sheet for the new month. I didn't do it for this month, for November, so I carried over the balance, which, I mean, you always carry it over, but I didn't just carry over the balance. I carried also over the payments from like October. The payments that I had made in October, I carried them over to the ledger that I have built. I didn't make a new one for November, so I'm still using October's. So October's is going to be the ledger for October, November for now, because I don't feel like making a new one. It's a little bit of tedious work. I have to go, you know, it's like Excel. You have to go through the cells, you know, one by one. You have to, in my case, I date it. I make 2 separate columns. One column would be amount of which I got paid for a job. The second column would be amount of which, of what amount from that money that I am using to pay mom back. And at the very bottom, there is a cell that I put specific instructions so that every time I make a payment to mom, it deducts it from the grand balance. From the net balance. So that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here at home. Let me show you guys real quick in the nighttime. This is the avocado planted on the ground. I put 2 little bricks right there so that whenever I mow the lawn, I know to go around it. And then now we have the 3 avocados now. We have the 8-month-old right there. Can you see the seed? The lighting is not that well, but you can see it. This is we planted this, I believe, October 22nd, about a month ago. This is a baby one because just over a month ago it was in the kitchen. And then this is one that was also in the kitchen, but it has not given any flower, which concerned me, but mom said that it has roots, so don't worry about it. It will eventually flower. So I just follow what she says because she is the one with the experience and I am just learning, and that's okay. And I hope to learn as much as I can, and I hope down the road to be able to plant different things as well, besides just the avocado and the yucca, and, you know, figure something out. I have to get a hold of my boy, Nick Gretche, because Nick Gretche is, we call him Mr. Green, Dr. Green Thumb, because he has been planting from way before I even contemplated about even planting anything myself. I always talk to him about planting this, planting that, but I never followed through. Only now that mom has, made it something into that she likes to do, and she dedicates her time. I ended up helping her out, and then after that I ended up just taking part of it. But there are a lot of other things that I would like to plant, maybe some vegetables, some fruits, other fruits, things like you could say how the Amish, when you drive in front of one of their properties and you see their garden, that is a sign of happiness, because it shows the fruit that they have bared so that they're able to eat. So believe it or not, that is a symbol of happiness in the Amish home. It's a nice decent garden in front of their home, and I just think that's beautiful. All right, well, thank you. Have a great evening. Thanks for watching.